gentlemen, introducing in the left corner, it's not Max Holloway, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry to disappoint you. It's me. It's me. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are warm, kicking it fly today. Welcome back to Tea with P. This is the place where thing happens. Looks like the band's sleeping today. Forget about them. Take a break, guys. Take a break. Yeah, go home. Go home. Huge shout out to Mrs. P. She doesn't sleep. That's my girl, dog. That's my girl, dog. Yeah. Yo, shout out to Mrs. P. Thanks for running everything in the back. Yo, shout out to everybody. It's Wednesday. And this is the Wednesday before 420, also known as Mrs. P's birthday. We haven't celebrated that in years, have we? No, we haven't. But good to see everybody, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm really excited to be here. Another wonderful day in the books. I was going to play the ad at the beginning. However, I forgot that the ad lags out for some reason, so I didn't play it. So it's no big deal, but I want to thank you guys all for being here because this would be nothing if it wasn't for you. So shout out to you guys. You guys are the shiz. Welcome. Please make yourselves comfortable. If you could do me just a small favor, get a little bit of housekeeping out of the way. Could you go ahead and hit that like button for me? That's groovy, man. Go ahead and hit that like button for me, man. And if you can, go ahead, leave a comment. What are you smoking on right now? I got dog hair in my mouth because I was cuddling with the dog right before I went live. Oh my gosh. Oh, is that your Juddy? Oh, yo, thank you so much. From Team Deep Water, 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Thank you, brother. That is incredibly kind. I should have this out here so I can see what's going on, guys. Thank you so much, man. It's great to be here. Thank you. Hopefully everything sounds okay. Hopefully everything looks okay. I hope you guys are having yourselves a kick-ass Wednesday. Still got hair in my mouth. It's no big deal. Yeah, do me a favor. Hit that like button. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know what you are token on. Dream Berry for Juddy. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Frankie's good to see you, man. Key Lime Pie for Grant. Grant, hell yeah, man. Good to see you, my friend. What's up, P and Flock? Good to see you, Bad News. Long time guy, man. Good to see you. Tell Mrs. P, happy B-Day. And God of War has the day planned out for me as well. Oh, happy early birthday, Mrs. P. And that's from Beth and her husband, God of War. Shout out to them. Long-time viewers and much valued members of the community. Shout out to you guys. I want to give a huge shout out to my patrons, guys. Huge shout out to my patrons, man. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to put on these shows and create such wicked content and have fun and celebrate and kind of anoint and just celebrate the word that is our plant. And I thank you guys for that because, man, much appreciated. We're missing the little bar that goes with that, my dear. Did it play? Oh, I didn't even see it come up. Must be underneath. I wasn't paying attention. It doesn't matter. Thank you to all my patrons, guys. If you want to have a spot on the screen as well, you go to patreon.com/pigeons420 and you can find your way over there. It's for the inner circle and up. Find your way on the bottom of the screen. Shout out to our latest patron, East Coast Grower, making his way up there as well. So thank you, brother. Lots to discuss this week. 27. Yeah. 28. She likes 28 better.
We'll go with that.
Lots to discuss today, guys. We've got the Growers Gauntlet, ladies and gentlemen. The Growers Gauntlet is coming up fast. GrowersGauntlet.com. You're going to want to make sure that you go and check that out. It's got all the information that you're going to need to get into this competition, guys. You have to have your beans planted before 420. So this is your last opportunity. There's 6 incredible people that are helping to throw down with this event, and there's some incredible sponsors as well. Shout out to Seedsman. You can use promo code Pigeons420 for anything over there. Huge shout out to AC Infinity. Same thing. Promo code Pigeons420. I believe Promix is in on this one. Go to the very bottom. It's ACI, Team Infinity, Stash Blend, and Growers House is the other one. And Growers House. Shout out to Growers House, who are the partners from the Stash, bringing you Stash Blend. Make sure you go check that out. And here's why, guys. Here's why. This is the Growers Gauntlet.
6 teams, 18 genetics, 3 winners, 1 champion.
And the Growers Gauntlet is not the only thing that's going on right now. I know our boys with the AC After Dark crew, Homegrow TV, Hi Again, Joe, they're doing the Lord of the Lemons. 2024 is an incredible year for giveaways or competitions, events, and it's just getting started. So they have theirs as well. There's also a new one, my friends, and I actually brought this up last week, but I didn't dive too far into detail, and that's the Global Grow Cup Challenge. Can you grow a $5,000 plant? Can you do it in a solo cup? That's the question. So if you head on over to my Instagram, you're going to see a video that's got a little more enticing, a little more information in it. So if, yeah, if you wouldn't mind letting that play. That's it right there. That's it right there. So if you go to the website, I believe tickets are $25. I don't believe they've opened up yet, but tickets are going to be $25. You get into the competition, and you have an opportunity to essentially win some pretty doped up prizes. There's a trip in there. There's is it the trip for the Global Grow Cup? Oh, no, it's the $5,000. I know what I'm talking about. You get the opportunity to win $5,000. There's gift cards. It's a wicked competition. But the caveat is, can you grow it in a solo cup? A solo cup. It's got to be it's got to reach so many size or such a size and height and so on and so forth. And I'm really excited to kind of see what people can come up with in regards to their style of plant in a solo cup. Solo cups can be really tough, but yeah, I think it's a great challenge, man. It's a great challenge. So yeah, check on that. That's globalgrowcup.com. I wanted to, before we get into the nudes too, I also wanted to mention that 420 is around the corner, ladies and gentlemen. I believe it's on Saturday. And we've got, I was doing, because I'm from the middle of nowhere, Canada, I was doing a little bit of homework to try to find the best Canna events during 420. And I actually found celebstoner.com did an article in regards to their top 10 Canna events this year. And I kind of wanted to go through them and ask you if you'd ever heard of them or if you're going to them. There's one. A few of them have got some big names going to them as well. They've got Sweetwater 420 Fest in Atlanta, Georgia. Headliners are Government Mule, Grace Potter, and Trombone Shorty. I have never heard of any of them. There's a Unity Day of Action at the Capitol in Washington, D.C. This one's organized by the Last Prisoners Project. This is a group of individuals who actually had the opportunity to meet when we were in Vegas last year, who essentially are trying to advocate to have individuals or prisoners who have been incarcerated due to cannabis laws, many just basic possession. They work to try to work for their innocence. They're putting that on in Washington, D.C. on the 18th. On 420 in Pachigo, New York. Pachigoge? Say? It's the Shakedown on Main Street. It's going to have Shaggy, B.O.B., and Schwazi. Is it Schwazi? I have a feeling it's Schwazi. God, really dating myself here, folks. The Big Lebowski screenings. Oh, it's movie. Oh, nice. 420/21. The Coen Brothers 1998 classic stoner flick is the main choice for movie fans on the 420 holiday screenings are taking place at Das Bevo, Nora Expanded Cinema, and Alamo Drafthouse Cinemas. You can find that in Missouri, Virginia, and nationwide at all Alamo Drafthouse Cinemas on 420. 420 NYC, going to be in Washington Square Park in New York. This is 420 is one. It's just the largest free event. It's free. Like I said, I don't know anything about this. Are any of you going to check in with this? Number 5, they've got the Mile High 420 Festival. This is on 420. This is in Civic Center Park in Denver, Colorado. Shout out to my boy T. Ican. Wonder if he's going to be out there. Headliners are Gucci Mane and Afro Man. Let's go. We legalized it in Brooklyn Steel, Brooklyn, New York. Cypress Hills headlining with the Far Side. Yep. Our boys Method Man and Redman gonna be at Terminal 5 in New York. Get out. They're gonna be Terminal 5. That's not an airport, is it? Wouldn't that be something? They're gonna be partying it up in the airport.
I would assume Subway.
Oh, Subway. I doubt that. Is this a Subway?
It's probably a place.
It's probably a place. Just like the Brooklyn Bowl was not in Brooklyn, but was.
There is a Brooklyn Bowl in.
Oh, there is.
Yeah,
oh, of course there is. Oh, I see. You can find them at Terminal 5. Redman and Method Man and Styles P will be headlining. Now we're talking about names I understand. Fish. This is number 2. This is in the Sphere in Las Vegas, baby. The new circular-shaped concert venue in Vegas has so far only been home to a U2 residency. Starting on 4/18, Fish will become the second band to perform there. The stunning visuals will complement Fish's psychedelic themes in a 420-week spectacle for the ages. That's pretty cool.
I love that it's a week.
Yeah, it's a whole week. Yeah.
Not just that day.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that too. Yep. That's a really cool little picture too. Wu-Tang Clan, Redman. That's going to be fun. And then this is number 1. Oh, yeah. Okay, so number 1, so after he's done doing the Subway, Terminal 5, Redman's going to be with Wu-Tang at the National Cannabis Festival. This is something that would probably be pretty sweet. RFK campus in Washington, D.C. Wu-Tang Clan, Redman, and Devin the Dude. Now in its 8th year, this D.C. event is a hub for all things canna with a distinct focus on equity and criminal justice reform. Events take place all week long, leading up to the 2-day fest and Wu-Tang's 420 Festival. Very, very awesome. I'm curious, are you guys going to any of these? Will you be at any of these events? Are you an event goer? Are you a no-go to events, yo? I want to know. Fish still tours? Like what? Yeah, you'll find them in NYC, man. That's pretty dope. Had to play Desrigo. I heard the Cottonmouth Kings. Cottonmouth Kings, legendary music for the culture and the times. I love me some Cottonmouth Kings. Sounds like it's going to be a lot of great events. Just remember too that the best events are the free events because it's free, and most of the time you can get a bunch of free stuff at a lot of these things. Whether it's a music festival, whether it's like a table is set up or what have you, there's always kinds of goodies that brands are going to be willing to give away. So make sure you've got somewhere to put your goodies, whether it's in a backpack or a small bag or whatever. Just bring something that you can put goodies in. That's something that I learned while I was at MJ BizCon, is that I needed a bag because you end up having so many things to carry, and next thing you know, your hands are full, or you're trying to fill up Wink's bag because you didn't bring one because Rob convinced you to leave all your shit at home. Yeah, that's never happening again. Yeah, you're going to wear that bag every single day this time. Because remember, Rob was like, just leave it this time. We don't need it. We'll just use the phones that fit in our pocket. I was like, yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Right away, he's like, so did you bring a hacky sack? Nope.
No.
It's in my bag. Oh. Oh, do you have any lip chap? Nope. Nope. It's in my bag. Oh. Okay. Nope. Nope. It's in my bag. So yeah, that's my go bag. That's my go bag. My camera bag is my go bag. So today was a very special day for me, ladies and gentlemen. Very special day for me. I got to chop down my plants. Just kidding. Today was my son's 13th birthday. Pretty crazy. I can't believe that when I started my adventures online, I was talking about my infant son when I was doing my posts on the internet. And to think, freaking 13 years later, here we are, and my boy is oh gosh, that many more revolutions around the sun, and it makes you feel old. And yeah, let me tell you, when we do talk about 420 events, I think it is important that us, you know, I don't know about many of you. I'm a parent, and you know, I do have kids that look up to me in regards to my son's kids and the kids that were around my son's kids, my son's friends, and the kids that were around when we're at like sporting events and stuff. And so they all know what I do. It's pretty obvious. So I kind of take it upon myself to make sure that when those off comments come around, when they're talking about weed or they're talking about getting high or whatever, that I can kind of squash that and kind of put a little bit of reality or a little bit of education into the conversation a little bit. The other day, there was a public service announcement, and I'm sure you guys probably haven't seen it because Canada does weird things, and if you're not in Canada, you don't know what I'm talking about. However, Mothers Against Drunk Driving. You know, nobody ever talks about damn. You know, drunks against mad mothers. I'm just, you know, I'm just curious in regards to if anyone's going to put up a stink. They're always like putting a damper on all the fun. Anyways, there's a public service announcement in regards to driving while high. And there's a picture, or there's a clip of a guy laying in on the concrete, and there's a car parked. It was obviously in a crash, and my son laughs at it. And he's like, ha ha ha. And, you know, I was like, well, why are you laughing? And he says that, you know, it's just kind of funny seeing him laying there. It's kind of weird. I was like, yeah, but there's a serious message behind that. And I want you to know that just because you see me, you know, I'll have some drinks before I hit the road. Or, you know, I should be careful how I say that. I can have a drink and get into the car and drive. I have no problem with that. I'm also pretty good at having a couple hoots. I can get in the car and I can drive. And I'm not intoxicated. I'm not impaired to the point where I cannot function and or operate a motor vehicle. And so I want, you know, my boy sees that. And so I want him to know that there's a limit to this. You know, there's an acceptable amount. There's overdosing. There's a medical. There's recreational. And there's levels to it. And I want him to know that as a kid, it's not beneficial to him. I'm not going to tell him that he can't do it. I'm not going to tell him that he won't. And then I'll beat him if he does. I'm just essentially going to say, hey, you know what? This isn't good for children. Science suggests that children's brains, while still developing, are hindered by really many foreign substances to which that we take in, you know, being alcohol, tobacco, cannabis, sugar. And I think it's important to just have a conversation, open up. As a parent, you shouldn't be ashamed of your choices, of your actions, as long as, of course, you know, they're moral and so on and so forth. But it's like, just because you smoke weed, you're not a bad person. But you need to be able to educate your children to let them know that too. That so when they go out into the public, they have some tools in their belt to be able to make a decision as to whether or not they're going to participate or not. And you could hope that with the education and or advice that you've given them, they choose to refrain. So that's kind of where I'm at. You know, it's 420. I just want to share. Kind of just let it be known that cannabis and children, they often go hand in hand, and I mean that in regards to parents are often, you know, they go hand in hand in regards to cannabis is something that influences my life very heavily. And I wouldn't be the man I am today or the father that I am to my son if it wasn't for my medicine, my medication, weed, cannabis, pot, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to call me. You just like, whatever, it's not medicine pigeons, you're just getting high. Fine, I'll call myself a pothead. But I wouldn't be the man I am today if it wasn't for that. And I have some, you know, I have that to thank when it comes to how I can perform the duties of being a father, a husband, and so on and so forth. So I think it's important to just have conversations. Don't hide from it. But at the same time, you know, they don't have to be face first in it either. There's levels to this, and I think that as parents, we need to be able to guide ourselves through those levels and act accordingly. But with anything, any comments, any story, anything in regards to anything that I say, I want to hear from you. Are you a parent? Do you have children that are, you know, asking questions in regards to using product or how you use product? Do you have plants in the garden that they're curious about? Let me know, because if anything, I want this place to be a place where parents can have a conversation, where people can have a conversation about our plant and their lives, free of criticism, well, free of, you know, hatred and negativity. Criticism, sorry. Yeah, free of judgment. But yes, I just think, you know, information and education is key. We can guide our children down the right path to which we believe in if we are open and willing to have a conversation with them. So I'm open, or I'm really interested to hear what you have to say when it comes to those topics. It's 420, baby. What are you doing? And what are you doing with your kids? That's what I want to know. But I also want to know what you're smoking on, ladies and gentlemen. What you smoking on? Who's in the chat? I see Brina's in the chat. Brina, good to see you, girl. Hello, hello. We got Young Jester. Young Jester, good to see you, my friend. Hopefully you are well and warm today. Robert's here as well. Robert Rittenhouse, good to see you. Green Year, hello, my friend. Idiom is here, reminding everybody just to hit that like button, folks, because it would be oh so kind of you to do that. I much appreciate it. Feel free to leave a comment as well. Let me know what you're smoking on in the chat. And what are you guys doing for 420? What are you guys doing for 420? Are you a homebody? Are you a going out body? I want to know. I want to know. There are a ton of sales going on this week. I've already heard from Spider Farmer. You can check out my Twitter at Pigeons420. I've already heard from AC Infinity. I've already heard from Seedsman. There are going to be a plethora of discounts and a plethora of giveaways on 420. I want you guys to tune in. I actually think the the AC Infinity, or it's not AC Infinity that's hosting this one, but the dudes, the folks, the friends over on Homegrow TV, High Again, and Basement Autoflowers, or Basement Grow Show, sorry, they're all doing a 420 event. I think it's for hours and hours and hours over on YouTube. So make sure you check that out. I know they're always giving stuff away, so make sure you tune in, because I would love to hear that some of you guys took away some fantastic giveaways, okay? Some prizes, baby! And if you could do me a favor, one of the best ways to support the channel or support the show is to just use my promo code, Pigeons420. I am an affiliate with AC Infinity, so there is a little bit of a kickback there. So if there's anything that you guys are looking for, use promo code Pigeons420. That helps a lot. One of the most affordable ways to help support the channel is to just hit the like button and leave a comment in the live stream after it's live. That does wonders for the channel. So thank you guys for that. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I also got my hands on some new genetics, ladies and gentlemen. I got my hands on some new genetics. I've been talking about these guys for a minute. This is Terpes Mutant Genetics. You can actually get their stuff through Seedsman as well. So if you do want to check them, first of all, I know it sounds like just a constant promotion when I'm talking about the Mutant Genetics and Seedsman. I've been talking about Terpes Mutant Genetics long before I started working with Seedsman. I didn't actually know that you could get Terpes Mutant Genetics through Seedsman until later on, and I've been sharing these guys so much. I've got their page pulled up, and you can take a look at this. Check out these Mutant Genetics. Like, this is wicked. This is wicked. This is essentially everything from duck foot to I can't even remember the name of it. But this is wicked. I actually just got my hands on a few of these, and I just love what these guys are doing with their genetics. I actually made a post on YouTube or on Instagram the other day, and I was just like, bro, just got the genetics. They're actually right here, and I'm gonna plant them, man. In today's day and age, in a world of triploids and in a world of I'm going mutant, baby. I'm going mutant. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. So yeah. All I'm saying is go and check out their page. Hit a follow. That's it with them, man. Chris, good to see you, man. What did I get? That's a great question, actually. I wrote it down. It's on my Instagram, the actual ones that I got. I got... did I not even write them down? I didn't write them in my post. Oh, that was a shame. But I got cheddar mints and Zacatecus skunk. Zacatecus skunk and cheddar mints. Those are the ones that I've got. So yeah, like crazy, man, just crazy. I love that stuff. Oh, and actually, because I shout them out, they actually told me that if you use a promo code on their page, Pigeons420, you can save some money as well. So no kickback. They were just like, bro, thanks for giving us a shout out, man. If any of your peeps want a discount, Pigeons420. So literally this 420 season, if you are shopping anywhere, throw in Pigeons420 on top of all your other discount codes. See if you save some more money, man. See if you save some more money. All right. Polyploids. That was it. Thank you, Chaotic. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Yeah, that was pretty neat, Idiom. 100%. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to jump into the nudes. We've got something that I need to talk about with you, and there's no better way to do it, or no better time than now.
Cannabis. All things culture, science, and health. Your one-stop shop for all things Cannabis.
No. Oh, so ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are just tuning in, if this is your first late show, this is Tea with P. The T is beer, the P is me, and we sit here late nights on a Wednesday, and we talk about all things nudes, culture, science, health, you name it. There is nothing off the table here. I want to be able to bring it into a place where we can sit, have a common area, hash out a discussion, and just have a good time. There's always crazy things going on in the nudes, crazy things that are going on in our community, and I want to highlight them here. Whether we're going to call out the bad actors or whether we're going to highlight the good ones, we're going to do it here, baby. But at this very moment, I'm packing up some blue comatose. Some blue comatose. And while I'm packing this up, I want you guys to think of something. I want you guys to think of this for just a minute. What would you do if your car was ratting on you to the police? Yeah. What would you do? What would you do if you knew your car was being used as a tool to assist with the police? I want to hear from you right now, because it's happening. Where's my tea? My tea's right here. You want to go full screen to see if we can trick YouTube's AI that I'm not actually ripping from a vase? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we could we? Yeah, pull the sensor out. Yeah. Could always do Mrs. P just dancing. So, for the car. I see what you're saying. So get this. High Times is reporting a viral video, to which I have and we're going to watch, from the Ramachuritar law firm claims that Tesla could be sharing camera data with the NYPD and other police departments across the country. I've got the video, and you may as well just watch it. It's interesting what he has to say. This is a lawyer. Go ahead.
Guys, you ready for this shit? All my car heads the fuck up. Anybody doing dirt, heads the fuck up. Let me tell you what's going on.
A little bit of profanity.
This is crazy, guys. NYPD has partnered secretly with guess who? With fucking Tesla and that bitch ass Elon Musk. Let me explain something, guys. A car that's automated, that's autonomous, has a ton of cameras. You know that, right? On the side mirrors, on the back of the car, on the side of the car. That's how the car remains autonomous and drives autonomously. So what does that mean? Why am I telling you this? Because all of those cameras, we just found out through a case and a very good friend of ours, we're not going to mention the name, but thank you very much. We just found out that a Tesla, all the cameras all over the car, even when the car is off, is fully recording everything. On the street, on the side, on the other side, on the back, every single time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even when the car is fucking off. NYPD is now asking Tesla, which is not putting up a fight. Apple, they won't give you shit. Tesla, they're not even giving a subpoena. All they're doing is they're saying, hey, give us the plate number, give us the location. We'll give you everything that fucking car recorded. So why am I telling you this? Word the fuck up. Don't do dirt around a fucking Tesla. Fuck you, Elon. All right, guys.
All right. So it's a little opinionated, to say the least, but the information is there. Essentially, this is a lawyer from the law from this particular law firm that says they have a case where Tesla forfeited information in regards to their customers and gave it to the NYPD. And I don't think it's any surprise that your car is recording you, your home is recording you, your phone is recording you, your computer is recording you. That's just while you're home. Forget about going into grocery stores, forget about walking on the streets, forget about walking into, even your friends' houses. My house is very, very heavily surveyed, if you will. I've got snipers in towers, we've got tanks in the back, I got flyovers. This is not a joke, Mrs. P, this is not a joke. Okay? So don't try anything fishy. What I'm saying is that you can't. Yep, man, eating guard dogs with a moat, crocodiles. You can't go anywhere without being recorded. I don't think that's a surprise. What I think is a surprise is when I read down in this article that it says that the company itself, Tesla, employees had leaked internal documents that stated that they were commenting how they could see people's entire garages, and you could use that to find distinctive items and such to either locate or what have you. If you guys are familiar, I know that Apple and Google are adamant that they for what it's worth, take it for what it's worth, they aren't very forthcoming with your private information. We can't say the same thing about other companies, right? The only reason we can say this about Apple and Google is because there's been pretty high-profile court cases where the FBI or the government in general is trying to gain access to somebody's phone, and Apple just says no, not without a warrant. So I can respect that. Now, what are they doing with your information? Who are they selling it to? Lord only knows. But I just want you guys to take one thing away from this, and that's to, be smart. Be smart. I'm never going to encourage anyone to break the law. But what I will do is remind people to do your homework. Understand your local laws and regulations. Understand your surroundings. Understand with what you are willing to try to get away with and what you absolutely cannot get away with. Is your family something that you need to take into consideration? Because that's very important. And I don't want anyone to put themselves in a position that's going to get them busted by the police or get them robbed or whatever. However, I just think we need, as consumers, as the civilian population, we just need to be a little smarter. We need to be a little smarter and understand that our information is important to other people. Our opinions are wanted. Just understand that. It's a crazy world out there, ladies and gentlemen. And Tesla's watching. moving on, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to have a discussion in regards to a study that suggests that vaporized canna can help for acute migraines and can yield rapid sustained relief. I can actually attest to this somewhat anecdotally, but I'll explain in a second. Vaporizing THC and CBD may provide rapid and sustained relief of acute migraine pain with no serious side effects. Ha! Now I'm gonna get in trouble for reading this because YouTube doesn't like this kind of medicine. This goes against what was their policy? I can't remember what it was. Something about modern medicine. Misinformation. Even though there's articles to suggest that I'm right.
If it's not published by the WHO.
Oh, the WHO. Yeah, the WHO. Or the WHO. Yeah, you're right. World Health Organization. Yeah. In this single-center randomized controlled trial across 247 treated migraine attacks, 4 puffs of vaporized THC CBD mix were efficacious for acute migraine treatment, said study investigator Nathaniel Mark Schuster. It was efficient, is essentially what that word says. I don't say that word very often. I think I pronounced it correctly. The superiority of THC CBD over placebo was unlikely explained by unmasking, given that in our blinding analysis, most patients who got THC actually did not think they got some THC. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. So as I read that again, people who had THC were saying they didn't have THC. Right? I don't know. The superiority of THC CBD over placebo was unlikely explained by unmasking, given that in our blinding analysis, most patients who got THC actually did not think they got some THC. That is very, very interesting. Wonder what they was smoking. They was on that Dispo, bud. That's what it was. Sustained pain relief. Preclinical and retrospective studies point to anti-migraine effects of cannabinoids, yet strong evidence of efficacy from randomized controlled trial has been lacking. The researchers tested the efficacy of our plant for acute migraine in what they report is the first randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled crossover trial of adults with migraine. That is pretty cool. Very exciting. I used to suffer from migraines, and I learned a very important thing about migraines is the majority of people that tell you that they have migraines don't have migraines. They have severe headaches. I didn't realize that a migraine incapacitates you. You can't move, you can't see, you can't think, you can't breathe without extreme pain in your head, where it feels like you have been smoked in the side of the head with like a softball or like a hard ball from baseball. And I say that because I have, and I know, and it feels very similar, like that daziness, that pain, that throbbing in your head. That is a remarkable feeling, and I learned that I did not vape. I tried to rip it from the bong. Made things incredibly worse because I was putting so much pressure on my head. And I didn't like that. It was not good. So I did not try vaping it, but I feel like vaping it would have been a much, much maybe easier method of consumption.
I treated mine for a long time
with it.
Yeah. For years.
Mrs. P has chronic migraines and says that she used our plant for a long time. But yeah, no, this is great. This is exciting. I got stuffy nose now. It's really hot in here. But that's very exciting. I'm glad to see these things coming out because these are things that we already know, but it feels good to be proven. So, ladies and gentlemen, although short, that is today's nudes. I want to remind you guys that if there is, can you give me a little tweak on the volume on the far right bottom knob? Can turn up.
The right bottom knob.
the compressor, the red one. Yeah, give that a little bit of a boost. It should go up. Oh, sorry, it should go up a bit there. Thank you for that. I do. I do. Oh, sorry. I am very thankful that there's studies like this that are confirming. I think this is what I was talking about. Confirming things that we've already known to be true, because A, anecdotally, but B, there has been some minor studies in regards to the medical effects on headaches, migraines with our plant. As with any nudes, ladies and gentlemen, I want to hear from you. I want to hear. That went loud? Okay, so maybe turn that. No, I feel like I'm good right now.
So I think it's just because you moved it.
Oh. Regardless of what the story is, I want to hear from you. But more importantly, if there's a story near you that's really exciting or something that's going on and you want me to know about it, you can follow me at Pigeons420 over on X, over on Twitter, and share it with me. Tag me, let me know, and I would love to spread it to the world. I'd love to share it because I live in a bubble and I don't really know what's going on all the time, and I have a very few select sources that I use confidently enough that I use. So, you know, all the help always works, and I'll definitely give you guys a shout out if I do use your story. So, as I was about to mention earlier, but I remembered priorities. Today, I harvested my flower tent, 3 Chill Out OGs and 1 Northern Lights number 2. And oh my gosh, guys, it was beautiful. I did a live stream over on Instagram, and I took essentially, this is the first time I'd even done anything like this. I took those 4 plants down, and I took a trellis net, and I hung the trellis net on the 4x4 tent, and then just hung the plants from the trellis net upside down. Oh, it was genius. It was genius. I'm so smart. SMRT. I love the way it worked out. If you didn't check it out, I did a whole live stream of it over on Instagram, and I actually have a few photos of the plant as well. Check these out. Check these out. This one right here is one of my favorite ones. This one had such a beautiful color to it, and it was just so black and so purple and so dark. I tried to explain the smells, and let me tell you, like, this thing is so unique. It's got like it's kind of like I tried to explain it earlier. It's not a sweet, but it's like a fresh smell. It's almost like, it reminds me of a spring afternoon out in like a field of flowers, and I don't know what kind of flowers because I can't pinpoint it, but it's like I'm in a field of flowers and the wind's blowing, and you know, I'm wearing a button-up white shirt. It's been torn a little bit because I was battling some bulls, and you know, I was like, and like I'm running at like a slow glide and stuff, and like it's hitting me, and it's like the realization of like how powerful I am and how mighty and strong I am. Like I feel anointed. I feel like I'm being held up by angels, like they've got me by the wings, and I'm being like this. Yeah.
Like a 90s romance novel?
Yeah. It's just an incredible smell. It's so unique. It's so unique. So this was one of my favorite plants. I had to get a picture of this one. I'm harvesting these girls at week 9. Week 9. So happy that they're easy to grow too. I got a couple more.
Wrong mouse.
Oh, that's okay. She's using the wrong mouth. Oh, wrong way. All of a sudden they went backwards. I cut them. No, it's okay. The darkness on the leaves is absolutely stunning. They came in at week 9, and I have to be totally honest with you. I did not do anything special with these plants. Nothing. I forgot about them. I abandoned them. I didn't talk to them. Sometimes I was abusive. And you know what they did? Nothing. They just grew beautifully. It was wonderful. I would highly recommend both the Chill Out OG and the Northern Lights number 2 that I got from Authentic Genetics, from Todd McCormick. Man, guy's legendary. I'm going to try to get him on the show. I know he'll be totally open for it. I'm really just trying to like iron out the show before I have anyone on that I can really embarrass myself in front of. So due time. But man, these were fantastic. So good to grow. So week 9, didn't do a whole lot to them. All I did was give them a little bit of a lollipop, and bada bing, bada boom, Bob's your sister. It was a great afternoon, and I'm so happy that you guys tuned in on Instagram, and I can't wait. So now the tent's sitting on 60-60. Ideally 60-60 is where it's going to stay. It'll beep if it's not there. It's not beeping right now, so it's there, and it'll try to stay at that consistency for, you know, the next 7, 10, 12 days. You know, typically I can only really get it like 7 days, and then it dries out just based on the area that I have as best I can. But I'm hoping with all this gear that I have, like, you know, not trying to shill out here, but I've got the humidifier, I've got the controllers, I've got the fans. I have everything working together now. It's like, knock on wood, nothing can go wrong, man. Nothing can go wrong. So thankful to have a garden that works for me. Oh, finally, I gotta stop doing that. That's a really bad noise. It's my shoes. And it does it like 2 or 3 times. Someone's gonna be listening on their headphones, being like, "What is that sound?" Sorry, that's me. Mr. Grow It killed it with the Chill Out OG. He asked me to get some photos because you don't see these kind of colors often, and he said, "Can you give me some photos for this?" And I was like, "Yeah, 100%." He's like, "I don't normally get these blue colors or these purple dark colors in my Chill Out." And I said, "Quite honestly, bro, I get these colors often due to the climate that I'm in, because it's so damn cold up here, man. It often enough we do have I get purple. I get the purple a lot, and I typically attribute it to the colder climate that we have. I know that we've got a good friend here waiting for us in the green room. I want to real quick mention that we got a very special guest joining us here this evening, Mr. RobCLTV. He first time ever. He's never been on the show before, so I'm very excited to have him on. We're going to talk about all things growing competitions, growing crazy, you name it. It's going to be a great time. So I want you guys to think of either questions or anything that you want to ask him. If you want me to sound really smart, maybe grab like one of Chris's books or something and like throw a quote in the chat or something, and you know, help me out. Rob's gonna see right through it. Yeah, he's gonna see right through it. Yeah, he knows me too well. What I will do though is have a sip, because I'm definitely getting low on my burr. Guys, I want to give a huge shout out to my boy, or shout out to our friends over at Seisman. They're going to be the ones that are helping to present the question, the period today, if you will. Can I have one more sip of this before I give it to you? What are you guys sipping on? Oh, it's on little screen. I left you guys. It's okay. What are you guys sipping on in the chat, ladies and gentlemen? What are you sipping on in the chat? Well, you guys let me know, and I read it. We're going to get ready and have a conversation with my boy, Mr. RobCLTV. So let's hit that intro, baby.
Come on and lift your glass. You won your own free pass to be our guest. If you're stressed, it's fine dining we suggest. Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest.
Boom! How's that, brother? Good to see you, my friend. First time on the show, Mr. RobCLTV. Look at that.
Welcome to me. I'm here. First time here with Goose. What was it? What's your name? Cardinal.
He doesn't know my name. He doesn't know my name. Oh my god.
I think it'll be pretty good. Hi, Mrs. Cardinal. I think it'll be a pretty good time. I'm pretty excited for it.
No, not even open. So, sweet. What are you sipping on, bro?
A little bit of gin, a little bit of tonic. A lot of bit of gin.
A lot of bit of gin? Yeah. Do you have a gin of choice or no? Just anything that hits the glass?
Nah, when it comes to anything quality, it's just flour for me. When it comes to alcohol, I'm ghetto.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know what's good. I don't know what's good.
You and I.
So many bottles.
You're right. You and I represent literally the majority of the weed consumption base, while the majority of the alcohol consumption base loves their alcohol, bro. They know their
Yeah.
alcohol. Yeah, we don't.
Like
I don't have a
Mrs.
clue.
Grow was like ashamed that I was wanting to drink some cheap, whatever it was. She's like, "Oh, you don't want this?" And I was like, "I have no idea what that even is." And she was like, huh, like thought I was trolling. I'm like, no, I'm poor white trash, and I'm
Yeah,
learning
poor
to
white
come above
trash.
that. You know,
Yeah,
I'm learning to level up.
Trying to equal out at that hibachi, from poverty to
You know what I'm
hibachi.
saying?
Yeah, yeah, I feel you. Yeah, my mother-in-law, she used to drink gin, and loved it. She had the same kind of gin all the time because she
I
loved
have
the
a
taste.
palate of an older woman. I've heard this. I've heard
Yeah.
this. Every time I tell people I like gin, they say my grandmother likes gin, or
Yeah.
my aunt Jill likes
Yeah.
gin,
Yeah,
or
my old.
oh, I shit you not.
Hey,
This is
hey,
not the first time
there's
someone's
no
told me that.
disrespect into enjoying a drink of an old lady drink. There's no disrespect in that. I went to a D12 concert last week, and when I went to the bar or the alcohol store, the liquor mart, all I was looking for was woman beer, just girl beer. That was all I was looking for.
Good.
It is good.
Shout out to the ladies because you know what's good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, other than the shoes. That's the only
shoes.
thing. Like that, I bought some
High heels?
mid-top Nikes, and I felt like I had high heels. Like I'm like, what the hell? Like I'm not gonna even wear these. You know, I felt like it was my high heels moment. Like I'm gonna put these on for a special occasion, but then I'm gonna be out here just like I'm just not gonna do it. So I was like, I spent $120 on these shoes because I wanted to stunt like P. I'm gonna only use them when I'm sitting down on the podcast, so I can lift my feet and be like,
bro. That's okay. That's so okay.
Like,
bro, I'll be honest with you.
it inspired me.
The ones that I got, those fabulous ones, you know, they
Those are the riffraffs. The
those are
riffraffs.
riffraffs. Yeah, those are a size too small for me, unfortunately. I went for beauty over comfort. Yeah, I didn't realize it. I bought them on the go, and I put them on. I was like, they're a little tight, and the guy's like, yeah,
I'll wear them in.
No, he's like, no, you'll wear them in. Don't worry, they'll stretch out. And literally, my old lady used to sell shoes. I brought them out. She's like, I'm like, they're a little bit tight.
Stretch.
Yeah, and she's like, yeah. She's like, those aren't gonna stretch. It's suede and whatever else. And I was like, no. Well,
like he's
it's
Al
never
Bundy, like
stretched.
he's selling shoes like a professional and shit. He doesn't know. He's
not
like,
a clue.
I work here.
Not
Your
a
feet will
clue.
work into them.
Yeah,
It's like a baseball glove.
That yellow, yeah, that's a sunshine mist. You're gonna want that. It's Nike's latest fragrance of color. You're gonna want to check that. What? Yeah, I would have been all over it. Stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, the things we do to impress Chris, hey?
I know. Like, this is ridiculous, man. It's getting really ridiculous.
It's getting
Beauty is
hard,
pain.
man. It's getting hard. Dude, it's pain. Yeah, you're right. Poor guy. Chris, what do you think he's doing right now? Do you think he's playing video games?
100% with other friends, with people who are his real friends. That's what he's doing right now. Yeah.
That's funny because I know how many times we've asked him to play video games with us, and he said no. And
No. And then because he's playing with other people.
He's playing with other people, yeah. And he's gonna come in the chat. He's gonna be like, I don't play video games. I don't have time. That's what he's told us every time. He's like, I don't have time, guys.
He yells like that too. He's like, I don't have time.
How many times have I told you boys to stop?
I forgot.
Stop
I gotta look
asking
over here
me.
'cause it's better.
You stop asking me.
I'm looking at Miss P talking to her the whole time, all lit.
Yeah. Well, at least someone.
And I forgot you were over here.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you
know?
please pay? Can you pay attention to me? Come on. Come on.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It looks good though.
So I appreciate you having me back on the show.
For the first
For my
time.
first time. Yeah, it's a good time, you know, and things haven't changed a whole lot since never having me on before.
Right.
Other than
Right.
We're
This
doing
is
the
good.
live show from the stash. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty sweet. We've got FTS Uncensored, and
Yeah, tomorrow.
tomorrow. Except this is live, but I'm gonna repost this, and by the time they see this, we've already gone live. So we're gonna go live Thursday, every like second.
You thought this was live?
You thought this was
What a
live,
goof.
ladies and gentlemen? Shit.
You
This is
bought-
all AI, baby. This is how good the show's gotten. It's all AI, man. Yeah. I don't even have to do. I'm in bed right now, bro. You and I are gaming.
Literally, I'm not
You
here.
and I are gaming right now. That's what's crazy.
Gosh.
Yeah. Damn. That's what we're doing.
I don't know.
Oh well. Oh
But
well.
it's like when you're watching this back confused that it's not a live stream, switch over, watch the live stream on From the Stash because it's going to be pretty good.
Yep.
We got special guests. We had all the people from the Growers Gauntlet pulling up. Didn't tell anybody that.
Can
Didn't
you
say
look in my
anything.
eyes, please? Like I'm up here, please. Like, come on. Give me a little
I
respect.
was looking at your shoes. I was wondering if you wore them in right. If you got your feet in all the way.
These
I
ones
wasn't
fit like
sure.
a charm. These ones feel like a charm, but fuck, they're uncomfortable to walk in, man.
You know
So
what? And that's why I have Hey Dudes by Hey Bro.
Yeah,
and they
I
are
know. The Dudes by Bro?
unbelievably comfortable, dog. I'm
You're right.
telling
They
you,
look
like,
comfortable. They
bro,
look.
they're
Literally looks like a 2017 sofa on your feet. You've got this, they suck. They will
From a
suck you
basement
in
at someone's mom's. Like,
from the. Yes. Yep.
but
yep.
they're so comfy, dude.
Yep. You'll fall
They're
asleep in
so
them.
comfy.
This man's
Yeah.
falling asleep in them. Yep.
Literally, I've slept in my Hey Dudes. Literally.
By Hey Bro.
So
Sofa.
it's like,
Is it good? Yeah. You ever been sucked
and
into
they're
a
not-
sofa?
yeah, exactly. And I'm not sponsored by them. Just putting it out there. I could be,
It could be.
but I'm
Should
not.
be. You know how many Hey Dudes we've sold? To some real
That's
bros.
what I'm saying. Dude,
You
my
know?
bros.
Yeah.
But we're
Yeah.
gonna be having those.
You want a
guys
good
on
soul?
tomorrow
Check
from-
out Hey Bro.
or if you're soulless, talking
Yeah,
to you,
if you're
Reddit,
soulless.
over there, no offense.
If I'm talking to
Get
you,
yourself some-
oh, you're soulless.
Dude,
Get
we
some
can't
bros,
even-
dude.
You can't even bring us together because if we did have a topic,
It's like,
We
yo,
botched
bro.
it.
You know who can't stand us the most? Mike.
we've learned this, man, and
We-
I love them.
We were trying. Shout out to 420 things. Shout out to 420,
Yeah, 420 things. He thought it was Basement Grow Show, and I think that's why.
That's right. He's tripping.
Things didn't work out.
Yeah. That's right. He's yep.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, Joe was going to be on the show this evening, but he doesn't understand
special
time
guest.
zones, and then realized, it's all good and dead, but they realized what time it was and what time the flights were landing and all that, so that didn't work out. But in fairness, Rob was my original guest.
I was,
so it's
and
not-
Joe was the backup guest.
That's right. I want everybody to know
When
that.
Joe
Okay?
canceled, we just moved.
We cancel.
We
We just continue. We just continue with the show. That we just continue with
Yeah.
the show.
But I was originally the first one.
Yeah. Originally, I called your agent, and I was Mike, and I was like, "Hey,
How you going?
So 420 things. We're trying to find Call of Duty squad mates, and
We've learned us, man. We've learned it's
we
us.
literally had this epiphany last night that we are losers, and we're
kind of toxic.
can't
Like,
attract friends. We can't attract
Yeah,
friends. We talk over people. And when people are concentrating, we are laughing and
we're goofing
joking
off.
about Lord knows what.
having conversations about fucking nothing to do with the game. Yeah, and then we're like, "Why aren't you focused? Where are you?" And they're like,
We're talking for 4 minutes straight about something completely irrelevant, and then for 5 seconds we switch to Mike. Where are you at? How come you're not listening, Mike? Mike, and he's like got us so tuned out that it's not even fun. I would have us tuned out. I would have us tuned out.
would have shut us down.
I would have shut us down. I would have muted us both. The fact that he hears us on the fourth mic is actually quite incredible.
Yeah, you know,
Mike?
he's a fucking gem,
Mike?
and I don't want to lose him.
Mike? Yeah,
Mike?
yeah. Mike, I just said your name 4 times. He's like, and I love how he feels like he's the bad guy too. He's like, what? You said my name? Oh God.
Like, I'm sorry, guys. It's like it's our fault, but
Yeah. No, we blame him
understand.
still. We actually never admitted it. It was our fault. Yeah, we're like, it's okay. You're gonna get better. We're
we
gonna
did
jive
privately
better.
last night.
Yeah,
Liked
we
each
did
other.
privately. Yeah, we did privately come to this aha moment that we should have apologized.
So, Mike, if you're watching right
if
now,
you're watching
but I
right
just
now,
want to say,
we're
don't
sorry.
leave us, man.
We're sorry. Stick with us, bro.
Don't leave. Stick with us for the long haul.
Communication's important. All right. Okay. Communication is important. Speaking of communications, bro, are you doing anything special for 420? I don't know what the fuck that goes with communication, but I'm gonna run with it as if it was just meant to be together. And do it again.
I
420?
myself am. I'm gonna go to a friend's dispensary, show some love, a grand opening, and that's it. That's it. There's
fucking
actually boxing. Ryan Garcia and Evan Laney, and I'm gonna watch that. Garcia's been really wild lately. I think he's doing a lot of and that. So it's gonna be
Oh.
a pretty good one. Oh yeah, and a little booger sugar.
He's been doing.
Yeah,
he likes
he's a
daisies.
protege of De La Hoya, so
Okay.
he's normal.
So he tripped
But,
and he fell and he landed on a little bit of cocaine.
A little bit, man. You gotta. I follow him on Twitter, dude. It is grade A, fucking fire content. Like I'm talking.
Entertainment.
He was taken to the Bohemian Grove and was pinned down and watched people be assaulted. Then he made love to this like podcast chick, and then the CIA's trying to kill him. And like I don't know, he's having a moment, but it's all comedic. Like I don't know if he's trolling, but it's fucking fire content, and I highly recommend following him on X.
Okay.
It's good.
Yeah.
And he's got a fight on the 20th, 420. So yeah.
Okay.
You
I'm
can
all
watch
over
it.
that. Yeah, I love quality entertainment content like that.
You know what I'm
That sounds
saying? Like Ryan Garcia,
quality.
follow.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow that.
Like
Yeah.
I bet you I could pull up immediately right now because he tweets nonstop. Like he's on the fucking the yayo get you going. You know, you're like
Yeah, and Adderall. Put them together.
yeah, and Adderall and fucking. Then he just goes and you're like, whoa, what's going on? Okay, Ryan, do you boo boo? And it's good content. It's good content.
I like that.
And then he just posted, I'm just kidding, I'm celibate.
Celibate without sex?
Oh, he says, I want 50 children respectfully. And then he's posting like crazy shit. And he says, okay, hypothetically, hear me out. John Jones versus Ryan Garcia. We are both coked out. Who wins? He posts that. Like he posts that. Like that's so good.
That's too funny. You didn't make that shit up. Yeah.
No. Like this is fire content. So yeah. If anybody's looking for some good shit after the show, Ryan Garcia on Twitter.
Fucking
But yeah,
hey.
it's my 420 plans. That's my 420 plans.
That sounds fun, man. I wouldn't mind
What
doing
about
that
you?
at all. Well, it's Mrs. P's birthday.
Oh yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah.
L'chaim.
L'chaim. And I'm a little sagging here. A little young sag. Yep. And then boys got hockey. Hockey. Surprise. That's pretty much gonna consume all of our weekend.
Yeah.
We
That's pretty much that's what you do nowadays. Anytime
yeah, that's it.
I talk to you, it's hockey, yeah.
Yeah, and it gets earlier and earlier in the week too, where all of a sudden it's like now Thursday, and then all of a sudden Thursday to Sunday, and it was Saturday, Sunday.
It's
then
wild
it
in
was
Canada
Friday,
that
Saturday,
hockey
Sunday. Now
takes
it's
over
Thursday,
school.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah, and then it's like
Like,
literally.
it's cool, you guys don't gotta come in today.
Don't
You
you
guys
got
got a
hockey?
game?
You guys playing a little shinny?
You guys playing
You
fucking
playing a
hockey
little
game?
shinny?
What
All right,
about
you guys.
older?
You need the afternoon off. Take the afternoon off.
Coolest shit
you know?
ever.
Yeah, I know it is.
Like, man. God, I would have so been all over hockey, dude, as a kid. Like,
for a free reason to get out of school. So
Dude.
literally the teacher was like, "Okay, how many kids are gonna miss class on Thursday for school?" And then she sends an email and she's like, "Yeah, unfortunately, only one kid's gonna be here, so we're probably just gonna cancel." And I was just like, "Wow, okay." all right."
everybody plays hockey. Girls, boys, in betweeners, everybody. Besides
Everyone.
Philip.
Yep, poor Philip. He doesn't play.
Philip doesn't do it.
He's got a bum
He's
knee.
the one kid whose parents fucking can't afford it
Yeah.
because you have to. It's a big minimum. Like there's charts in Canada that it's like to be able to afford hockey family.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's single family homes in America. It's like,
And then the hockey.
are you a
yeah, the
hockey
ho- I-
family?
Yeah, it's the
You know?
the single person, the nuclear family, yeah, the
it's like,
extended
fuck, you're
family,
not a hockey
then the
family,
hockey
man.
family, yeah,
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 hockey family's fucking.
it's even higher, yeah.
There's like you're working class, and, you know, fucking bet doing their thing, but do you play hockey?
I wish
Oh,
you were.
shit, yeah,
God, I wish you were
okay.
lying. I
Tell
wish you
me.
were lying
Yeah,
right
tell
now. It's just
Dude, I'm
facts.
lying.
There's no lying.
No.
Oh my god! Like I don't even want to like the between hotels. It's a lot of, and it's like this isn't even like my kid's 12. He's 13, bro. You know what I mean? Like this is just Little Tykes.
That's
This is
so crazy.
Little Tykes hockey right now. But you got to be careful though, because a lot of it's a money grab, bro. Because a lot of these guys, some guy,
That's all it is, dude. That's all
some
sports
guy
is, bro.
who played hockey for a couple years in high school or in
sucked.
college,
Who sucked and couldn't make it.
Didn't even make it on Wikipedia. He's like, you know what? I'm going to start a hockey school. Well, I'm going to start a hockey team.
Fucking A, bud.
It's
You
going
know
to
what
be,
I'm gonna do,
yep, $1,500. We're going to find these guys, and you know what we're going to say? You know what we're going to say? They're going to get a lot of ice time, eh? Yeah, they'll
Dude,
buy that.
Go look at MMA gyms in fucking Vegas. There's so many of them from fighters who had 2 fights in the UFC, like UFC veteran
Right.
Marco Simonek.
Yep, it's happening here.
Like,
Yep, it's happening. It's same thing. And then it's like, then you realize like which ones to give your money to and which ones to avoid, because there's just no opportunity whatsoever. It's just literally a cash grab, and they're playing.
It's
in
wild
barns.
because in America, it's like you're playing for a school usually, always, and that's about it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some extracurricular shit, like city stuff, not in the hood, but
I know what you
in
mean.
some areas there is.
It's like public,
And, like,
public school.
yeah.
Public
School. You just that's it. It's just,
Yeah.
And football's like die hard. People kill for football
Yep,
out here, like
yep.
like hockey in Canada.
Yep,
It's just
it's the
crazy
same.
how like
College
but
football and
it's
hockey here is the
clearly
same.
someone monopolizing this shit financially.
Yeah,
In
it's the
finding,
NCAA, or at least in America. It's Hockey Canada here, and yeah. I actually wonder if I was to dive into like if some, not me, but if
if you
someone was to
deep into
dive
it, you'll see there's some
Yeah.
super rich shit. Let's do it right
Oh
now.
well, not
Pull it
only
up.
that, the SA, the SA
Your
accusations,
essays.
SAs, yep, the SA
Your fucking
accusations,
essays.
SA. There's plenty. We're getting canceled. Way to go! You can't make light of this. You can't say SA and laugh, Rob. Like that's legalese 101.
My homie, my hombre.
This is what happened to Top. Welcome to Top Buds, episode 409.
The T with P, man, bring out the tea.
I
knew, like, my thing was, I was like, I'm thirsty, and I didn't bring water, and I'm like, I'm not gonna have time to just go get up and go make another drink because I'm on the show, so I'm gonna make it strong as fuck. Lo and behold,
it's gone.
Lo and behold,
It's gone.
here we are, and so here I am, and I don't drink a lot
Unless we're together,
unless
it's
we're
like,
together.
I remember when we first started hanging and shit, and I would like, man, we were like drinking, we were having fun. We're grown ass men, we can say it. We was drinking.
I'm an adult. I don't have an issue with it.
Yeah, and then I come upstairs and I'm like fucking, I'm pretty hammered. I go to and
Just really by yourself, but with somebody.
Yeah, and then literally I come upstairs and Mrs. P looks at me. She's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm pretty intoxicated." She was like, "You were downstairs by yourself." I was like, "I was not. I had a friend, and I was live."
We were day drinking together.
We were day drinking together, and I can't drive to go get my son. What is the problem? He's not a bad influence. Leave me alone. That was the last time Rob and I actually talked.
I've gotten to that point on accident too, and it's not my fault. It's because
It's not my
collectively we can become top buds.
It's not alone when you're together. I was having a good time. I was having a good time.
Dude, I get up like after it's the end of the night, and I'm like, oh, I'm by myself, drunk as shit. It's drinking now.
This is why I was worried the first time we went together for
Stumbling out of my room. Holy fuck. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was just playing on the computer. Right. Right.
Call of Duty.
Did I go somewhere
Yeah.
last night? Nope.
Take a fucking party at the club. No,
Yeah,
No,
it was D12 last night? No, that was 2 weeks ago. Oh,
nope.
we got win. We dubbed. We were getting wins. That's what it was. Oh man, I've totally gone to bed at like 4, just hammered. Woke up at 7, just hammered,
Yeah.
all by
I'm like,
myself.
what the fuck happened, man? It's
Yeah.
like, fucking Rob.
I was hanging out with my friend all night.
He did this to me. He spiked my
Yeah.
drink.
He spiked it.
digitally.
Yeah, that man roofied me. I know he did. I got it.
There was nobody else there.
There was no one else there. It had to be him.
Oh, my God.
Oh fuck. So we're gonna get canceled. So let's move on.
Yeah, definitely.
Roofies,
So,
Adderall, cocaine.
what was it? The
what else
show?
did
We got a show tomorrow.
We had a show.
Growers
We got some
Gauntlet,
competitions.
too.
We got growers. Yeah, we got the gauntlet. We got the GG.
We got
Growers
the
Gauntlet. But
fucking
bro, there's not much time
GGC.
left on the gauntlet. And then we got the
Mhm.
grow. Yeah, we got there's so many. There's so many. Let's do one at a time because there's literally right now there's not enough time. So
Literally.
yep, it's almost over right now. So the Growers Gauntlet, you have to have your plants planted by or cuts rooted by 420 till Saturday.
So let me air this out, right?
Please.
Let me ear fuck you real quick.
Here we go.
So I go ahead and I post, hey, if you've already ordered your genetics and you don't have them yet, you know what I'm saying? Just show proof that you got them. How many motherfuckers went and ordered them today?
Oh.
And it's just like,
Yep. Yeah.
why do you put me in this position to be a dick?
That's the
'Cause I'm gonna have
exploitation of
to
the
be,
system.
I feel like.
You know what? You let him be. Because you know what I would say if I was the guy that bought some? I'd be like the guy that says, "But it said this on the price tag when I picked it up on the shelf," and they'd be like, "Yeah, but that's not." It was, and I'd be like,
I think what I'll do is if you get
in
a
fairness, though,
screenshot of your order by
Sorry, go ahead.
420 in a fucking thread, then your thread is started by 420. So you have proof of purchase by 420.
okay,
But if
okay,
you're smart, you'll have it planted because you got to have it done by August 1st.
right,
Oh, God,
Yep.
killed me with the laughs, and now I'm like double inhaled smoke
it's coming,
and fucking.
it's coming.
I'm getting back.
We go through the whole fields. We go through the whole roller
ups,
coaster.
downs, mids, peaks, and
all of it.
valleys.
All of it.
You know?
Yeah, we do. So the Growers Cup. What's the we got some new prizes for the Growers Gauntlet. What's up with that?
The Growers Gauntlet. So we've got some AC Infinity. We're gonna do based on where it's gonna be because we want it to be for anybody as long as you're in a legal area, North America, to be able to get to the first place prize, obviously. But we're gonna do a gift card, a fat ass gift card. I ain't gonna say how much quite yet for the winners, so that way you can pick out what you want instead of us being like, oh, you're getting this. And because I know a lot of people have already bought so many different things, it doesn't make sense to be like, hey, here's shit you don't really need,
Yeah,
but
there's
you're gonna
more.
get it if you would. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like pick and choose what you want. That makes sense.
Yep.
And then
yep.
same with Steedsman, we're gonna be doing giveaways to them so you can get just store credit so you don't have to fuck around. Also gonna have some stash blend, of course, some merch from your boy and from your boys from the stash, and some Growers House stuff as well. We've got some cloning gel, some of the fucking plugs, which I always forget, Gator plugs, and then Botana Plant Science nutrients. So quite a bit of stuff. And I got a couple other things I'm gonna be releasing here soon once 420 hits to announce some cool stuff. But just know it's cool and it's taking a lot of effort, and I'm stoked to be able to give back to the community in this sense. Like that's the whole reason this has been done. Like 1,000% as a give back.
1,000%. I say 100. I totally agree with you, man. I'm so thank you for like fucking like I know you took a lot of the brunt of the hard work on this shit, and whether you want to admit it or not, it is a team effort. Like it'll be straight, but bro, you put in an incredible amount of work.
Like the visuals of the website, the Discord, the fucking threads, the sponsors, the trap. I don't even want to listen anymore, but yeah,
it's been a
cool
lot of work, man.
Now it's gonna be into more fun. You know, now I think it'll be more fun, but it's been a lot of fucking work.
Yeah, it certainly has been. But now you're right. Now's in my opinion, it'll be the moderating part right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In terms of what counts, what doesn't count, who's still in, who's not in, those kind of things.
Absolutely. And we've got, of course, Pigeons 420, Mr. Grow It, Deuce Farms, Northern Scrogger, and ICANN THC all involved. So it's pretty dope, man. I have some great people amongst the crew. AC Infinity is helping us put it together. Shout out to Sydney. She helped me organize the trip. She's just good at that kind of shit. She travels like crazy always. So it's people who know how to do this kind of stuff. She helped us do the Vegas. Well, she did the Vegas trip. Fuck, helped. She's the one who did it all. So
she was the
formulate
Vegas trip.
this. Yeah, she was a Vegas trip. So helping us formulate this is going to make it great. You know, we've got a lot of really cool stuff in the works, and we have pivoted. We're not going to do Humboldt as the trip because logistically, I didn't realize how much that sucked. We'd have to fly to San Francisco and then drive fucking hours to this place in the middle of nowhere.
That's okay.
It sounded cool on paper, man, and like everything was great. But so we're going to actually do LA, and we're going to do a banger of a sesh. Can't leak too much details, but this is going to be
way better.
Maybe one of many, but like, whoa, yeah, a lot cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know some of these things.
Scooters.
I know some of these things you can't say, and I think this is, you know, like things are fluid, bro. Things change. We are literally juggling so many projects right now that you know, and I'll admit, I get excited about these things, and I know you do too. That it's hard to keep our bloody mouth shut, and sometimes
I
we
know.
kind of
Well,
open up a
especially,
little
like-
soon, and then I know people get a little excited about things, and then it's like, okay, well, we can't do that. We're gonna do this instead. You know, and things change, and I'm all about that. I like, let's do it, because I'm with the adventure. I'm with the vibe. I want to be
Oh, absolutely. man.
brought along. So, man, I'm so stoked.
You're
I'm so
invited,
stoked.
dog.
This is, I get to come.
Yeah.
Let's fucking
got
go,
you.
bro.
You're my +1.
Yes.
Fuck, man. What did you think?
I did it. I'm stoked. I'm stoked. This is 2024 is by far one of the greatest years, I think, in regards to competitions, events.
Some people think it's the end of the world right now. That we
I heard
started it
this.
last week, and now we're here. Yeah, the eclipse. So
Is this the
could
eclipse?
be the last. Could be it. You know, but if it is,
Are we
banger
dead?
every year. we might fucking be. And this is like
This is way
like
too good to be
purgatory.
true.
That's what I'm saying. Well, because you have this, and simultaneously you have the Global Grow Cup, which that one's a little bit got more meat. You're not gonna be necessarily traveling
Meat
and
to the
shit, but
grind,
you're
yeah.
gonna be
Yeah, this one.
there's
Okay,
a
this one's
buy-in,
different.
But you can win $5,000. Fucking AC Infinity Grow Kit, Athena nutrients, Pro Mix gear, Seedsman gear. Like, it's crazy, man. So and Bud Trainer obviously too. There's
This
stuff.
one's
So
wicked. Yeah, this one's wicked.
Yeah,
Okay. But like, let's dive into this for a little bit, just or for a half
let's
second,
dive, let's keep going, man.
just because, like,
You dive into it. Let me make one more drink, you poo.
yeah, go ahead.
Dive.
Go ahead. And I got a question while you're at it. So, Mrs. P, what's the question? What's the?
Some questions in the comments.
Okay.
Rob.
Oh, for Rob. Okay.
You guys have been talking too much.
We talk tons, man. No, we talk tons. No, as he goes to make another drink, we're getting into we're gonna dive into the Growers Gauntlet, or no, the Growers Cup Challenge, which is essentially brought to you by Bud Trainers, and that's what I want to get into because they're the ones that kind of formulated this idea, and then it's also brought to you by ProMix, ACI, Seedsman, and I think that one's it. I'm trying to think off the top of my head, and I hope I'm not missing anyone. But ideally, we're trying to, and I'm just gonna be totally upfront. We're trying to create a Athena. Shit. Thank you, man. Thank you. Trying to create.
in the other room.
Yeah, I was getting there. We're trying to create an event or events where it's like it's for the growers by the growers. And I know that there are good ones out there. Shout out to the DGC, the boys over at Dude Grows. They're doing incredible things. And I'll be straight with you. I'll be honest. If they do something, I'm probably going to be 100% behind it. Why do I say that? Because I know that their best intentions, or their intentions, are for the community. And Dude Grows,
Oh yeah,
and the
yeah, fuck
DGC.
yeah, of course.
And it's like there's some companies, and I don't want to refer to the DGC as a company, but there's some people, some brands out there that I believe in, that I'm like, yes, let's do it.
Four.
Four of them.
But I
There's
believe
four of them altogether.
I believe like four. I believe
There's
four
not
brands.
many, but again, we've only dabbled in on our side of things. There's entire consumption side and an entire like business side, if you will. There is others, but I will concur. There's not many quality actors out there in our space that have made a name for themselves. That's what I want to say, because there are a ton of quality names in the space. They unfortunately haven't made a name for themselves yet. So
They're not allowed.
that's it. Yep, that's it. So needless to say, Bud Trainers had this idea of creating a cup or a competition, a challenge, and we and ACI and everybody wanted to create something, but we weren't really sure what it was, and we really weren't sure what it's gonna be, right? And the idea was to let now
we have an idea.
no, we do. No, I was thinking more so like in future years. Who knows what it'll evolve into? That's more of a better way to put it.
Like that. That's a better. Way. I like that.
And as of right now, in its infancy, it has turned into the Global Grow Cup Challenge.
Fucking A, right.
And
this one's interesting because I hate solo cup challenges.
Me too.
We'll stop. Done. End of conversation. No, but they got. If you get one of these cups, I don't know if they're out yet. But these,
I had them on my desk until today, and I took them out. They're right there. They're behind the camera. There we go. Yep.
these things right here. Am I sponsored by them? I think
No
so.
sponsorship. No sponsorship. We're just doing the competition together.
Northern Scroggers. You might have a discount code.
Oh shit. Okay. Well. Okay. Use Northern if he does. Use Northern Scroggers discount code. Probably Scrogger.
All right. But they got a little motherfucking hole. Like you can lift the bottom part up, so you put your soil in there, and you could just push them out of the bottom.
Instead
It's
of
dope.
yeah. Instead for
Instead
me
of having to like squeeze your container,
crack
and work
it.
it through and push it, and then you can just.
And it's already got
raise it
holes
up.
in them. It's got holes on the outside and the bottom.
It looks like one of those travel ashtrays that somebody modified.
It's a really cool thing. Quite honestly, it's
Very practical. Very practical.
And the Grow Cup, or sorry, the Solo Cup Challenge is a real thing. This is a product like I can already hear critics being like, "Oh, what the fuck? A plastic cup with a hole in the bottom? Get the fuck!" Again, this is the same argument someone can say about a grow box, or they can say about a bowl trimmer, or they can say about a tent, or they can say, it's like, sure, it doesn't speak to you, but there's a market. I love innovation. I love that in our space, we can do these kind of things. We can, whether it's a good product or not. Have you ever heard of this Bluetooth speaker that I used to have? Probably not, but
Dude,
I'll
fucking
continue.
banger. We should get on that. Let's talk about it.
Some of the, let me just, this for a second, please. There's some things that hit, there's some things that miss. And, you know, I think that it's like a bowl trimmer was a hit for those that enjoy it. And so needless to say, I think it's a no-brainer.
Ace Views is really good. There's a lot of shitty ones.
Oh, there is for sure. I just think it was inevitable that somebody was going to come out with a profitable solo cup, like a reusable solo cup, one that's not a solo cup. You don't need a stack of 52 solo cups, you know, all the time. You know, these kind of things. So it's like it was inevitable.
These things everywhere.
Right.
They fall out and you have them all over the place like Pogs.
Oh, remember Pogs? I love Pogs, bro.
Pogs are
I used to have a
fire,
catalog of Pogs, bro.
Those are like crypto. If you
Slammers?
still had on your Pogs, they might be valuable. I don't know, man.
Oh, some crypto Pogs?
I saw you showing Reefer earlier. What's up with that? What's going on?
What are you talking about? No, I wasn't.
Look at that
Don't
hemp
highlight it.
plant. Was
It
it
was
THCA plant?
It was ferns. Ferns.
Did you see my fern on my story?
Yeah, I did. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's hanging upside down now in here.
Beautiful.
You
Hey,
flip
we're
it
on
right
the,
over.
I saw your thing. We're on the same cycle.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro, people like that one.
It's weird how that worked. I was like, oh, you're harvest time too?
We literally, well, it's because, and I timed this. I didn't realize when you had planted. I didn't know. We didn't tell each other. It's not like we tell each other when we're on the same cycle.
But we did get them at the same time.
But we
the
got
same
them
trip.
at the exact same time. We got home from the trip at the exact same time. We probably got home and planted them within the same couple days. And
Yep.
because believe it or not, when you and I get together, we don't talk garden.
No.
Like very like,
No,
remember,
we
like I remember when you got the V grow or the Abbey. Let's go back in a second. I remember you just bitching and complaining the whole fucking time. And then I remember when you got the V grow, it was like, okay, now it's a little bit better. You're excited about it. That every now and again it's just like, bro, check this thing out or check this out or whatever. But yeah, we
Dude,
don't.
and I still will
typically
go
talk
on
garden.
record and say I wait for the day, and I like this. Don't get me wrong, but there's some things I didn't.
Mm-mm.
But I still can't wait to the day that there's one that's interchangeable, that you can take things out, move and do the shit you want. Like I hate being stuck with this weak ass light and variables like that. And now I've got that fucking Hey Abby that's I'm gonna use as a long gun case.
Oh,
I've decided.
yeah,
Yeah.
smart.
I'm
Like
gonna
a
use
smart,
that.
A smart long gun case.
Like a
That's pretty
smart long gun
Yeah.
case. Yeah.
Hey Abby,
Oh.
open up.
Yeah. And then she opens up, I'm like, get your strap. Hey Abby, get your strap. You know what I'm saying?
I need one of those. Yeah.
So
just told
that's the
myself.
only thing it's going to be used for. It's $1,000. Now they dropped the price down, so you can get it cheaper. Now
You
that
could
they got
probably
competition,
get.
magic.
Come on, I'm sure there's smart gun lockers out there already.
Yeah, but you can't say, "Hey, Abby, get the strap."
No,
And
you're
have the
not.
thing just,
It just
pop
okay.
open it.
Yeah. Can
Yeah.
you?
That,
I want to know.
that sounds cool. I don't know.
Yeah. It's
First
Mr.
one.
Smith. Open up. You know,
That's
that'd be what it is.
I know.
We could do it. So yeah, so it's like I get excited about these kind of innovations and these kind of cups and these little things because I think we should be able to do this, whether hit or miss. Come on, bring it on. That's capitalism, baby, and I'm a firm believer in it.
I'm a proponent. And I like it. You know, I think it's cool that there's opportunities for people to kind of like challenge themselves and show their growth and then be award-winning home growers. You know what I'm saying? If you get the Growers Gauntlet belt, like the fucking BMF belt, like Max Holloway out here, and you're stunting.
Bro, I wanted to talk about that, bro. Okay, so
you watched. That's the first. It's been a long time since you sat and watched the fight, and that was the fucking card to come and watch.
Yeah, man, it had been a long time since we sat and chilled, bro. And watched the fights. And then, okay, it's slightly embarrassing what I'm going to admit right now. However, it would be easier for me to tell you that I got busted masturbating in the hallway at the hotel, but that wasn't it. Instead, I was
like that. No one caught me.
No one caught me. My son knocked on the door actually. So I was watching the fights with you, and shout out to Mad Hatter, and shout out to our boy Stumbles, and who else was? Toker was there, of course. Toker, and I think that was it.
Might have been, maybe.
I thought Diz was, but I don't think Diz was there.
Diz didn't like it. No, Diz was there.
Was he? Yeah, I think he was. Yeah, you know he was. Yes, he was. Yep, he was. And so I'm literally sitting in the back of my car. I've got the phone propped up on the back seat of the car, and I've got the cup holders down, and I've got the weed out on the white leather of the Mustang, and I brought 5 drinks down. And thinking that was overkill, 5 drinks, and it was a 2-hour period at most, and so
yeah, it was a long. Because there was a 5. One was
there's a couple prelims,
fight, 2 5-round fights.
Yeah. Include the ladies were yep,
yeah,
and then
the ladies,
and then not to mention Max.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting so it's context. I'm sitting at my son's hockey tournament, and a bunch of parents are drinking and having a conversation time in the meeting room of the hotel. And I had been there the night before, and I had actually mentioned that the fights were on this weekend and that I was going to watch them. And they were like, oh, well, one of the moms was like, well, bring it in and we'll watch it together. And I knew I was only going to be able to get it on my phone, right? And so I was just thinking, like, what, 13 to 20 of us are just going to be huddled around the phone just watching it?
Yeah.
So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to watch it. I'm going to hide. And so I'm watching it upstairs.
Butt naked in the vehicle.
Butt naked, man. We got sweaty in there. and I was like, I started watching it in the hotel room, but Mrs. P wasn't feeling well. And of course, you and I and we're joking and laughing. She's like, she threw a pillow at me. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go watch this in the car. So I filled up my pockets with alcohol. I fucking brought the weed. I came down and I got into the back seat. I propped it up, and it was awesome, bro. I had the time of my life. It was so wicked, bro. And that BMF match was dope,
dude.
Man, wow, 5 rounds that man was winning. 5 rounds.
Fucking last 10 seconds, he's like, "Come on, motherfucker,
let's do it,
bro." That was crazy.
All of us in that chat, all 5 or 6 of us, we're like, "Oh, I'm in the car in the parking lot."
I jumped up. I knocked my drink over. I fucking I had a water sit in a water bottle that was open. The top was, and I fucking smacked it over. I'm like,
so good. I said that this is gonna go down as the greatest knockout of all time,
dude. It's just the way it all went down. It's probably gonna, man, because like there's been some crazier situations, but again, no,
you're right though. You're right. There's been some wicked knockouts. I love the Crow Cop getting knocked out with the face kick.
Buckley Wood though too. You ever see that one where the dude catches his leg and then he spins back and fucking kicks him in the face, knocks the guy out stiff?
Oh my god, yes.
Buckley.
See,
that guy, amazing. The guy who got knocked out is the champ over. Like he's running shit over in PFL. He's won like $2 million.
Oh no way!
He got knocked out so bad.
Of course,
and he recovered. Yeah, so good.
And ran it. He's like, I'm gonna do this better.
Crazy, yeah.
That is wild, man. No, you're right though. This if you're just watching from the outside in, this is just a knock on the chin. It looks textbook, 2 guys swinging, but when you put it all together, it's like the same as, rest in peace to our boy Stephen Bonner and Forrest Griffin, man.
Yeah.
Best friends. Best friends. Is that what you said?
It's your boy. Yeah.
I'm not name dropping. We literally talked with that guy just a couple weeks before he
That was
passed, and it's
crazy.
like it breaks my heart, man, that we literally had that comment. We chilled. Yeah, that.
Fucking
Anyways,
smoked weed with him and shit. Like that
I-
was nuts. I didn't even know Stephen Bonner smoked.
yeah. So no,
was
we weren't
cool as
necessarily
fuck.
friends, but like fuck, man, it was just weeks before his
Best
passing.
friend. We were
Yeah,
necessarily
we
we were
weren't
best
necessarily
friends.
friends. We were best friends.
Dude,
Like, went out
holy
all the time
fuck.
like this, like yin and yang.
You know what I'm saying?
The
Used to my dog
Stephen,
using my left titty.
the Stephen Bonner and the Forrest Griffin fight, man. That's just two guys going 5 rounds. But when you
But because it was what it
yeah. When you put it all together, that, in my opinion, is one of the greatest fights of all time. There wasn't even that much blood. You look at bloody matches and all that stuff. No, yeah, they were cut and bleeding, but it was nothing compared to like some of the matches we've seen. But no, yeah, that was
changed the game.
totally worth. And then it was followed up by like one of the worst fights I've ever had to witness. Yeah,
It was a
damn.
boring chick fight. And
Yeah.
it was a good strategy fight, but not on UFC 300.
300. It should have been the fight before the BMF.
RIP, but poor his ego was too big. He thought he was gonna go stand and bang fucking Jamal Hill, local Grand Rapids dude. Good
Nope.
guy. But yeah.
Didn't make it, baby. Didn't make it.
Nope.
That's
And the sequence was so dope too. Old boy was like brushes him off and comes in, he's like, knocks him out fucking cold after he gets hit in the dick. He's like, nah, don't worry.
don't. Yeah, don't. Boom. He's like, I got this. You're gonna kick me in the balls.
You're gonna have to on the 24th or a couple weeks from now. You'll probably be Hockey Town too. We've got Knuckle Mania, brother, bare knuckle boxing.
When?
Platinum Mike Perry. I think it's like the 28th, maybe. Yeah, 28th.
May?
This month.
No, I'm booked.
Definitely not this month.
But you'll
Yeah, I
find-
know, but I figured for the
But you'll
fights,
find
you're
me
gonna be
in the
back
car.
of the vehicle.
Yeah. Yep. You won't find me there for
Okay.
sure. So don't look. Don't
Pull
do
up.
that. I'll tell you what.
Goddamn Stash Street Boys.
Stash Street Boys, baby. Stash Street Boys. Yeah.
Mhm.
Fuck yeah.
God, the amount of non-clips you're gonna get out of this with me here, bud.
Not a
I've been
single
all over
one.
the place.
Not a single one, baby. Not a single one. No, if you think for 1 minute I have any rhyme or reason before I sit down and have a conversation, nope. Nope. Especially with you. I'm like, bro, I don't need anything to worry about. I don't know, care. We're gonna talk about
I
anything.
know, I'm like, guys, what are you guys smoking in,
Yeah,
over
chat's
there,
like, yeah,
you
we're
know?
out of here. Like, I don't know what they're doing. What are they on? Like, literally, what are they on? Not a damn.
yeah.
Yeah. Just a little
It's
lickets.
good, though.
Just a little
It's
lickets.
good.
I'm stoked for tomorrow's live though, because I'm really excited about the direction that From the Stash is taking right now. In
I
terms
like weed all of a sudden on that channel. What the fuck?
Yes, that's what you were
What the
saying here
fuck?
too. You're like, bro, I saw hemp here. You didn't, but if you did, it's because it's like, man, like why can't we? You know what I mean? Like I know you and I have talked about this with Chris, and From the Stash is gone in a particular direction in regards to the podcast, and it's like
PC as fuck.
PC as fuck.
Fuck, bro. Can't even swear on that show now.
Can't even swear,
So,
bro.
like-
You're not wrong, man. And I love it. Don't even think for someone's
I
gonna be
love
like
it
they don't
too.
even love.
It's great. I
cursing
love
now.
that thing.
No,
That's awesome. It's
no.
great that we're
FTS is a behemoth, but it's just like it's so censored. It's so PC. It's just everything. We can't talk about anything.
bunch of shills on that show too.
I don't even like those guys. I don't even like those guys.
I don't.
Yep.
I don't.
Between the Gap and the dumb guy, fuck.
I do.
God
Wow.
damn.
And that good bearded guy with those
with
smart
all those
shit.
facts.
Like, fuck off with
Fuck
that.
off with all smart shit.
Work.
God, who are you,
All
Einstein?
Smart and fucking good at stuff.
Inventing grass stains and VPD.
That's where it's like, I think the live version of it though, I get down with that.
Yeah.
Because it's just more loose and it's more
I
chill. And they're like pre-hit ourselves with the things we're worried about. Makes us just get, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the things that's the biggest concern we have. And we're like, you know what, fuck it. Demonetize and age restricted.
Yeah, it is
I
age
didn't do it.
restricted.
I didn't do
is
it. Chris didn't say
demonetized.
anything. And then I felt guilty. So I went back and I changed it to age
Good.
restriction.
Yep, good. Yep, you have to. You have to. It has to be age restricted. Personally, with my own channel, because they keep dicking me around with my plaque. That they okay,
bro. When you hit 200,000,
200,000,
you'll
yeah,
get your plaque.
you'll be
That's
good.
when
Yeah,
you're gonna
that's
get
what
it. Trust
happened for
me.
you. I know.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah.
I literally get an email every single week that they've passed it on to somebody else, and that they'll review it and they'll be in touch.
Creator.
I'm like, how many levels of
They gave it some other YouTube channel.
they just yeah. They just could you imagine? I wouldn't doubt it, man. God. It's so bad. Like constant. Hey, thank you for your patience. Like I swear to God, it's weekly. I get a new one every week. Hi.
Crazy.
Yeah, right here. There it is. So I've had. It's so every
That pissed me
freaking
off.
there's so many, man. And it just says the exact same thing. Except okay, so this week it said we'd love it. No, oh yeah, if you would take 1 minute now to complete a survey. I was like, I'm not doing shit. I'm not completing anything. So look at this though. Then they said this. Thank you for bearing with us. As we address your concern towards creator awards. We highly appreciate your interest in receiving a creator award from YouTube. We're currently facing delays with our creator reward review process. You can expect an update from us in the upcoming weeks.
Okay.
I hit 100,000 in like May, like August or something, like last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just figured
I'm
they forgot about me.
Yeah, I'm like desensitized to it. They took $700 from me for the extra plaques that I had to pay for. If you have more people on your channel, right? Like I've got Wink and Trey, who in the past, they used to help with the channel. Now it's just your boy out here, solo. But
Evolution.
Once upon a time, there was two fellas who used to help, so I paid for some plaques for them, and they took my money immediately. And it's a year later.
Nothing. Because you applied for yours about the same time that I got mine, or like got the threshold for mine. Yeah.
Fuck, dude, it's crazy. Yeah, so I don't know. It sucks. It's like being a recording artist. You already got screwed over by the label, so you never got any of your money. Yeah. You're like, you know what? At least I'll get a platinum plaque.
Yep.
Because I did this. And they're like, you know what?
You won't.
Your song may not qualify for it. I know.
Even though you
I know
meet
it had the
all
same
the
amount of views
qualifications.
as every other song.
Yeah, you meet all the qualifications.
I know your album was good. A lot of people bought it.
But
but your gap is fucked up. And
your
I don't know what it is.
Your swag is too good. That's still
your swag's fucked up. You're whack. Your shirt's whack. Your shoes whack. Like I don't know.
That's good. You gay?
Yeah, there's got to be something, bro. There's got to be something, because if our channel's not removed from the platform, if we're somehow in the partner program, then why the fuck can't we get it? Like, what is going on?
I have no idea.
Like, I don't know.
I have no idea. No rhyme or reason.
Like
it is what it is.
I keep it up there because I feel like the people who subscribe should see it. You know what I'm saying? But it's also covered up by Stash Blend.
Yeah, by the greatest.
So I don't give a
game,
shit.
baby.
Like you can see, kind of. You're like, oh yeah, there's a silver thing.
Yeah, I mugged some guy for that because you can't see whose name it is.
care.
I just beat him up and I took his plaque.
I got one. I got a wooden one.
Which
burnt
means
from
way
Bionic
more.
Rooster. That one means more to me than that does.
100%.
I got that at like 101,000. It was awesome.
Got immediately. Yeah, that's a homie though. Shout out to Rooster.
People
man.
see it, they think it's Cordy, but
no, he's the one. He's the one that made the Top Bud studio, right?
Yeah, he helped us modify it.
Yeah,
I initially did the shit to make it look ghetto, and then he made it look good. And yeah, he came in. He's a strong guy, good hands, very good hands.
Strong-handed man. Yeah,
strong
shout out to
hands, very
Bionic
good
Rooster.
eyes. Shout out to the guy.
So we
haven't seen him in ages.
We had I haven't seen. Oh no, he came to the Twitch chat probably last month.
Not to my. I don't stream, so.
So where would he find you, Rob?
Why didn't come to mine?
He's trying to send you a letter, bro. Like, come on, man.
Send me a
you think I'm bad with my DMs? Bro. Jeez. So we had some questions.
You can't send me a postcard?
Oh, Post-its, bro. Post-its. Who does postcards? I got one too, though. We got some questions, G, and they're adamant. We got some questions for
I got nothing.
for the guest. Yeah, Mrs.
plead
P's
the fifth.
Mrs. P's nodding. She's like, yeah, they got questions. They're not here anymore, she says, but they got questions.
It's funny because when
We
you
asked him at
when
the
you
beginning.
said that, I heard in the other room. You were like, "All right, there's questions answered." Like, "Oh, they're for Rob." I was like, "Great!" I left the room.
Oh
It was
yeah,
perfect.
yeah. I
timing.
said that. I was like, great for Rob. Glad. Hashtag Team Rob. Hey, Seeker. Hey,
Like,
hey.
it's only because a couple of the homies pulled up. But shout out to you guys who came. I know the flock's really here heavy, and Team fucking Pigeons is here, but
I
Rob's
bet
like
you it's pretty damn even right now, fucking guy.
Brother.
Brother.
we're here to take it all.
All right. What's one of the questions? Who's it from?
Double A.
Double
I've been
A.
looking at you the whole time. I'm not looking
I've
at
been
the
looking
chat.
at
I don't
you
even know
too.
if we're live anymore.
Or not.
He kind of sounds.
Well, we are before you say anything crazy.
He semi.
You better check yourself. Yeah, I've been drinking now. Really
what-
strong drinks too.
What do you say?
So his first question was, has he done any hacking lately, chopping down of sorts? And then you guys kind of got.
No, I
into
will
that
not sign your titty.
way after.
Okay. Yep.
Double
Nope.
A.
He said he won't sign his titty.
Hell no.
Okay. No, we talked about the chop. Asked if we were
Mando,
chopping.
no, I will not.
Young Jester. Team Rob
Next
all day,
question.
baby. Okay, we'll get you banned right away. Don't worry about
I
it.
do agree with that question. Team Rob all day. That's yeah, no, I agree. I think it's good.
What's the next one?
He also.
And I
asked,
recommend Team Rob for everyone else.
can you
I'll
tell
edit
us
that out.
how many
GrowersGauntlet.com.
Can you tell us how many
Did you see the
blunts
website too? I
have gone through
updated the website. It's pretty
since
good.
Last time you were on the show. Do you have an
How many
average?
blunts have you gone through
Oh my
since the
God.
last time you were on the show?
An average.
No, the exact number.
The exact number.
He's counting how many are in the box.
Okay.
Oh, he passed out. He gets that question so many times. He
I've
passed
got-
out.
I've got I smoked probably like several.
It was like a month ago, I think.
I don't know when I was on, but when I was on,
Yeah.
since now I've decreased a lot of it because the vape Vana, I really have. But
Smart. Yeah.
no, I
You can't
smoked a
say that.
lot.
100?
Yeah, combustible Vana,
105.
non-combustible Vana,
Non-combustible. No,
105 to 100. If it's been a month, let's be honest. So I'll go through. Now lately, I've been more like 5 to 6 in a day, and before it was like 8 to 10 blunts in a day. Cigars.
Yep.
They're not massive. They're not, these aren't woods or nothing. But yeah, probably maybe 150, 200 since. Like I smoke a lot.
I think that's fair. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I know when we're together, we smoke a lot. We don't stop.
That's
Like,
how I smoke. That's the thing is, it's not like it's a special fucking holiday. Like that's how I
you're
smoke.
also sharing it too, though. You know what
and
I
I'm
mean?
sharing
Like,
it with 3 people. Exactly.
Yeah. In reality, you're getting, 5, 6 hits of that. Out
And
of
then
the
you break out the
15,
bong,
20,
and
25.
well, you're taking all these fucking hits because you clear the whole bong. So you're like, I'm gonna go take a hoot, and I'm like, me too. And mine is
You're-
a whole blunt. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
exactly.
roll up
Yeah,
a whole
exactly.
blunt. Yeah.
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 If I was to weigh it out, no, actually, I have no idea. I wonder how many hoots of
We
mine are
smoked
in a
60
blunt.
in the 4. It was me and
Yeah, that's what it
Chris.
was. Yep. 6.
because
something
you
like
and
that,
you and
60.
Wink. Yeah, so we smoked 60. Yeah, 60 within.
I was
the
and I
4-day
was still
period.
hitting the blunts. Yeah, I was still hitting the blunts. It's just with the bong there, I have no need because I much prefer to hit them. I much prefer the glass.
Well, like I don't smoke like some fake motherfuckers on the internet. Like there's a lot of people who like,
Not even a little bit.
and it's like, I've seen you at house, like even in the high rise house, and people who are like, oh, you know, I'm already high. And it's like, but you review weed and have whole podcasts about weed and all these crazy things with all your buddies. Like, what the fuck's going on? I thought
How come you
are
can't
about
smoke
that
it?
life.
Yeah.
I thought you really smoked.
Yet here we are,
You know?
6 hours later, just fucking smoking and smoking and smoking and smoking. We weren't even sideways, to be honest with you. Chris might have
Well,
been
it's
a
like
little
because
bit
we were-
sideways.
A little bit. He just said his eyes, but he was still there.
Oh,
the only
he was
time
there.
he was
Oh,
sideways
he
was
was
the
there.
high rise place
That-
or the high
no.
rollers.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all I'm thinking. Yeah, that's all I'm thinking. We just got a little high. We got a little too high
I
that
look
time.
over at him and his eyes are just so red. He's like,
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
like, he's like,
He'll be back soon. He'll be back
Like,
soon.
oh.
Just let him be. That was funny.
But it's like that's the difference though. Like, don't get into this profession unless you love the plant or you really consume that much.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what
the
I'm saying?
truth.
Like, because
Yep.
like it's not that
Won't take
profitable. Unless
long.
you're selling THCA or HHC, party store packs is what I call that,
Party store packs. Yep.
which is very lucrative. Don't get me wrong. Hemp's cheap. I've had offers. But if you're into party store packs, yeah, you can fucking crush it in this industry.
Yep. Yep. Well, the majority of the country is eligible for party packs.
They like party store packs. I understand that. I mean, that's where I'm saying, like, you could do well. In theory.
Yep.
But you should be a real smoker.
What else you got? We got another one?
Rob,
Rob,
will you be running the solo cup?
Me?
will you be running the solo cup challenge in the box thing? In the V-Grow? That's where I'll be running mine, baby.
No.
No, no,
So I've got this hemp plant hanging upside down in it right now, right?
Mm.
I could show you.
You said it's a
But I'm
dry
not
box too, right?
Yeah, dude, it's a dry cycle. So I'm like, what the fuck? What do I do next? And then it's like, yo, dry cycle. And I'm like, okay. So I put it on.
So
Yeah, and it's just drying now. And it's I'm at 56. I've noticed one thing, that the temperature is not totally accurate. And it could be because this one right here is the prototype one that I got from Kickstarter. Didn't know. The one I got from a grandmammy, that's the solid one.
I got one right here.
Yeah, I got
So I
one
bet you-
right here.
I'm assuming mine's the same as Grandma's.
I think you and Rainbow got the same one, and this one is good, but it's off on the temperature by like 4 degrees. So right now it's like 63 and 50 or 57% humidity, and then the fan's like on super low. So I don't know. I'm gonna fucking see. What do we got? A little canvas roll sitting here. I don't know. We'll fuck around.
Wouldn't
we'll
that
find
be
out.
something, bro? Have a
That'd be
canvas
cool.
roll already in your home?
Yeah, I didn't
Damn.
know. Like, we'll find out. I
Damn.
don't know.
Yeah. Shit, son. Well, fuck. Can you believe
I
that was?
know.
Can you believe that was an hour already, man? Can you believe we just ripped through an hour?
I got like 4 more questions.
See, this is what
You got 4 more
happens, man.
questions.
Got
Are
me
they
all
good?
lit.
All right.
Are they
All right.
good?
Go ahead. Let me
Oh.
see. Yeah. Are they good? Here we
Are
go.
they good?
What breeder do you use for headband seeds?
What breeder do you use for headband?
I'm gonna clear this one up.
Good luck. Go ahead.
It's head motherfucking banger. A lot of people
Oh.
ask me about this one.
What did I? What
people
did?
think
What
it's
would I
head-
just say it?
Holding
Oh, then that's what the question is.
Oh.
And a lot of people ask me that, and it's never headband. Headband's good, but it's head banger, and nobody can get it because I'm an idiot and I talk shit up too much. When things are good, going forward, guys, I'm really sorry. I'm gonna get it first because I'm always like, yo, everybody, this thing is super underrated and super cool, and then everyone buys it, and then I fucking can't get it again. This happens all the time, and I'm tired of it. Even with sherbet cream
there.
pie.
Been there.
I'm like, oh, it's so good. And everyone's like, sherbet cream pie. And then I fucking cannot find it anywhere. And I'm like, damn it, man. But I let mine go. It's in tissue culture right now, so I don't have it. So I can't tell you, and I'm sorry.
That's fair. Fair question. We got another one.
Do you always
Nah,
use
they
the
don't
same
have
wraps?
any.
Do you
Headbanger.
always use? Yeah. Do you always use the same
Yeah.
wraps?
Yeah, I always use Dutchess. Always.
Now, what's
Every
the
time.
next one?
I've got these other.
Always.
So I've tried other shit.
The palms?
Look at all these alternatives. The bongs are good. I got
No, palms.
palms. No, I hate those. They
Oh.
so
I can't remember which ones. The ones that
King
Adam
Palms.
uses.
I'm gonna be a full-on Cat Williams here. King Palms wanted me, okay, to do a review, an honest review. Top 5 best papers at the time. They had some golden papers they were putting out with their King Palm shit. As long as that honest review made them number 1 for the top 5.
Yeah, I've been there. I literally just talked about this yesterday on stream, bro. I got the same thing from a nutrient company. Same thing. We'll pay you to review our product for an honest review, but can you make ours number 1? I was like,
It's just so
No.
disheartening, and it could just be a bad director of marketing who's saying dumb shit, and I think that easily could be the case. But it's turned me off so much from the company that I won't even try. People are like, "Have you had this version of King Palm?" I'm like, "Nah." And they want to throw money at you, but I'm just like, "Nah."
nah, I'm good. People are gonna seek
Like, I
through
don't
that
know.
so fucking
That's
fast. I
just
just don't. I
goofy.
just
I don't
don't think
fuck
it's
with that
worth
kind
it,
of
man.
shit.
No,
No.
man. Because I'll do my own review and I'll still shout out the number 1 brand. You know what I mean? I'll shout out the number 1. I don't. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. That's the industry, man, and that's why, honestly, that's quite frankly why I got into growing originally, was because I couldn't decipher between what was legitimate and what was just hype, and what was just
Everything's
sales
hype, bro.
technique. So
So much sales, so much sales shit, dude. It's crazy.
it
You can
is.
tell based on how people, the things they say and how they act in this space, man. I'm not gonna be the Cat Williams quite yet. I got a little grays, but let
Due
me get my
time.
fuck you
Oh,
money.
we will.
In
We're
due
gonna do it
time,
together.
there will be
We'll
an
do it
expose,
together. Yep.
and you will
Yeah, we
hear
still
some
got some-
things, community.
We still got a couple cats to expose, and you know who? Yeah, because bro, I don't give a fuck. I got nothing to lose.
Don't give
You know what I
a
mean? I don't
fuck,
give
son.
a fuck. My glass house is
Hey,
clean
Abby,
as
get the
shit.
strap.
Get this strap. I just like I don't give a fuck. I got all the best intentions, and it's like I people have said, well,
Yeah, that's my thing. Is I always,
what's,
yeah.
what's with all this drama? What's with all this shit? I'm like, why are we comfortable with allowing these actors, these bad
Bitch
actors, bitch ass, to run shit in our game? It's like, I understand that we come from a dark place, like the whole community, legalization, coming from the black market to the legal, like, it's shady. I understand we had to do things, you know, but I don't know if beating women or SA or all these other things were really that
Oh, that it took me a
necessary.
minute. That's what you meant earlier when you said
That's what
and I
I
was
meant.
thinking like
That's what
my
I meant.
essays,
Nope.
and you
nope.
were saying a bad way.
SA.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah,
SA.
You have to
yeah.
separate
Fuck.
the SA.
The SA.
Damn.
Yes.
That all
And
comes
we know
together.
things that the people don't know. And people, it's funny because people are like, we don't like the drama. We don't like the drama. Go back and watch my last 20 videos. The two about news drama fucking trump my other videos, not by half, not by double, but by like 4 times. So it's like, okay, well, you guys don't want to hear about the drama,
No,
but why are you hearing
hold
about
on.
the drama? Go ahead.
Time out. WWE Network Gaming. Deuce is the motherfucking homie.
No,
That
not
shit
that
was
one.
settled.
That's not even that one. That's
That
not even what
shit
I'm
was
talking about. I'm
settled.
talking the B leaf. I'm talking the B leaf, and I'm talking.
Believe bitch ass copycat. And I just want also just before we get
Yes.
unplugged, I said it very publicly. I was at Hash Bash by my motherfucking self. I'm talking by myself. Not a goddamn person with me. I had to find Trey, who was like hiding somewhere in the corner, I feel like away from me. But I found his ass. But I was by my motherfucking self. And I've gotten screenshots that this cat's got packs on my head. Like
Yep,
$75,000 worth of fucking
yep.
seeds on my head.
Literally, there's a breeder out there that everybody
craziest.
knows that is so
It's the
full of
craziest.
fucking hate, that's trying to put hits on our fucking guy here. Like,
Because
it's like
I made a video that shared public information.
public information. And I want it to be known too, WWE Network Gaming, bum ass dude. I disagree. I think Dusa is a great dude.
I also want to say WWE is better when it was WWF, Attitude Era.
I concur. I concur. I'm a huge fan of Dusa and his community, and that I don't know if anyone took my video out of context in any way. However, I clarify that in a following video that
We meant different, but said it as harsh as one could say it. Like,
Yep.
it was
No. I meant what I said. I said.
know, but how
Yes,
it came
yes,
out,
how it was perceived was very harsh, very blunt. I agree. Because I didn't see it as, yes. I digress because I've already addressed this. But
yeah,
we got one more question, Mr. RobCLTV.
that's
before
it.
we,
That's all I can
before
do.
we hit it. What we got?
From OG Lieutenant Blazer.
Blazer, what you got?
Week-long Caribbean cruise. or
Week-long
cabin in the
Caribbean
woods for a week.
cruise or a cabin in the woods
Ooh.
for a week?
Cabin in the woods for a week.
Fuck yeah, you don't want that COVID on a boat. Fuck off.
I don't know. I love nature, man. I want to be able, like, if my kids weren't so anti it, like, I so want to get a place in the country. Like, I grew up in the inner city and I hate that shit. Like, everybody's fucking stupid, man. We live in idiocracy and I can't stand people. I want to live in the country but have good internet. And I know it sounds crazy. I know that's a crazy dream.
thought. That's a crazy thought.
But one day, I believe that this is a possibility.
Wisconsin
and when this
is out.
becomes a possibility, it's gone. It's not even an option. Michigan, that's not even a fucking conversation.
Wisconsin's getting internet this year, though, I heard.
I heard they're getting satellite internet,
Yep.
so it should be
Yep.
decent.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know.
This year, the cable
Through
is
Nokia.
coming to Wisconsin
Nokia.
2024.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man. Same here.
Satellite via Nokia, so it should be pretty good.
It's gonna be a good time. Fuck
Or
yeah.
Nextel, I think, might be doing it. I don't know.
They're coming. BlackBerry, sponsored by BlackBerry.
BlackBerry's actually doing the whole infrastructure too.
It's all coming back. It's all coming back, baby. Rob, thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you for joining me, man. I appreciate you for being my number one. And not backing out. So I appreciate you.
Yeah, dude. I'm lit, so it's good.
Hell yeah, bro. Me too. Yeah, me too. I powered through all those. I don't even know how many I had.
Shout out Mrs. P. Let me come over here to look back at you. Shout out Mrs. P. Appreciate you for doing the show. And shout out to the flock.
Thanks, brother.
Hi, him.
Thanks, brother. Yeah. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. You have yourself a great night, man. I want to give a huge shout out to Mr. RobCLTV for coming in hot. Cheers, my man. Wow. My brother. Huge shout out to Mr. RobCLTV for tuning in hot. Coming in for short notice. We did have a booking, but unfortunately they were unable to come through with us. So RobCLTV came in, and he came in hot. Me and that guy can talk forever, and we can talk nonsense. So yeah, I'm glad you guys were able to hang in for the majority of the conversation. As with every episode around here, I want to finish by doing a community highlight, my friends. Okay, I want to take the opportunity with this platform to highlight and share as many voices as I can that are in our community doing their thing. And I think this week we got ourselves a good one. So let's take a look. Community highlights. With great honor, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to give a huge shout out to our boy, Mr. Norma G. Norma G, if you guys don't know, is the man behind the mask when it comes to AC After Dark. They do their live show, I believe, every second Wednesday or every last Wednesday of the month. I can't recall 100%. I know it's Wednesday evenings. I believe it's every second Wednesday, but I can't be sure. He's the one that runs the show for them. He does a fantastic job. He keeps everything on point, and that's just one of the reasons that I wanted to highlight him. Norma G goes out of his way to not only be involved in the community, but to make his presence known by sharing and supporting everyone in the community, big, small, or otherwise. Norma G is one hell of a badass. I know you guys know who he is already. If you guys could do me a favor, this is what we're going to do. We're going to try to spread as much love as possible. If you could go hit his follow button. That's his Instagram right there. You will not be disappointed. What?
Other side.
Oh, other side. That's his Instagram over there. Go and check that out. Norma G is an absolute gem to this community, a blessing, and I think we could definitely benefit with a few more guys just like him. So huge shout out to Norma G. We love you, and thank you for being a proud supporter of this community and for creators and supporters like myself. So thank you. Much, much appreciated. Guys, that's it. That's Tea with P. Let's go big. Oh, my friends. Oh, that's Wednesday. I got to pee like I have to do with every episode because I think we drink way too much. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. This show is live every single Wednesday. I want to give a huge shout out to my patrons for allowing me to make this stuff possible. If you want to follow, you can go to patreon.com/pigeons420. Thank you to all my patrons. Seriously, you guys make this possible. You give me the confidence to bring these shows to everyone because I know that there's a flock behind me. So thank you for supporting me. The cheapest and easiest way to support these videos is to hit that like button, leave a comment after it goes live to maybe let me know what your favorite part of the show was, and man, I can't wait to hear from you guys in terms of what was your favorite part of the show and how you guys making out in regards to your gardens. Cheers, friends. For all those that asked, that's a Jet Filtrations water pipe. Much love, guys. I'm out of here. I'll see you next week.